still no sugar in my spoon, but I've only got the taste for something sweet as time, not bottled on the table, but still hanging on the vine. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. Lord, if you love me, keep me, I pray. A little bird is stretching down on the shimmering, shaking blue. I don't know where I'm going, but I know what to do. Don't know where I'm going, but I know what to do. I don't know where I'm going, but I know what to do.
Good morning, Unity of Payson. I'm delighted that you're here with us today. And we're studying this, our theme this month is faith. And I'd like to just have you notice over my shoulder this blue candle, and maybe you can't see it too clearly, but that is the faith candle. Faith, the power to intuit and to believe and to know. So as you gather with us here this morning, take a moment to reflect on faith and take a moment to be quiet with me as we open in prayer. God of all goodness, we are grateful for a new day, a new way to move forward, a new way to rise in consciousness, a new way to experience our spiritual being in this life, at this time, in our community. So we are really grateful to know that divine goodness expresses in us, expresses through us. And we look to that today as a goal for us. Bless each one who has come this morning. Bless each one who is with us on Facebook. Bless us all in this time we have put our hands forward, knowing that the energy of love that is truly the divine within us flows through us. We do that consciously. We do that for this time together. Again, we are grateful to be here. And so it is. Amen.
And so it is, Reverend Neil. Good morning. My name's Betty, and I'm your hostess for this morning. We're really glad to see you here, and I am so grateful to have Spirit Community to come to and feel lifted up in all of these different sort of chaotic, challenging times. And if you are with us for the very first time, you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself with your name. And if you're on the phone, you can hit *6 and do the same thing. And if you are watching perhaps on Facebook and would like more information about the various activities that we have going on, you can go to our website, unityofpayson.org, and leave your name and an email, and we will get that email out to you every week and let you know what's going on. So let's just take a moment to bless ourselves, bless anyone new, and anyone who has yet to find us. So together, we love you, we bless you, and we welcome you. And now we have our opening song from Scott Beck, I've Seen the Light.
almost anything. I could climb a rocky mountainside, swim a river far and wide. I was soaring with the clouds beneath my wings. Life was living me as the years kept passing by me. But I remember thinking time was on my side. Never even crossed my mind that I should pause and take the time to give some thanks for all the blessings in my life. Now I'm grateful for the sunrise every morning, and I'm grateful for the people in my life, for my blessings and concerns, for all the lessons that I've learned. I'll never take for granted one more starry night. And I guess that you could say I've seen the light. Well, the day soon came that changed my life forever, and I found myself being shaken to the core. The thought of facing my demise I didn't want to realize, but then I found the answers deep within my soul. Now I'm looking at the world with eyes of wonder, and I know that there are angels everywhere. When your luck has gone astray and you can't make it through the day, just say a prayer of thanks and help will come your way. And be grateful for the sunrise every morning, and be grateful for the people in your life, for your blessings and concerns, for all the lessons that you've learned, and never take for granted one more starry night. Yes, I'm grateful for the sunrise every morning, and I'm grateful for the people in my life, for my blessings and concerns, for all the lessons that I've learned. I'll never take for granted one more starry night. And I guess that you could say I've seen the light. I've seen the light.
Isn't that the truth? Grateful for the sunrise and for the people in our lives, especially during these times. And we're also grateful for everybody that continues to support Unity of Payson. However you do that, time, talents, treasures. And we're also grateful that we still have so many ongoing events. Boy, wait till you hear the announcements at the end for this coming week. But this past week, we were grateful for, of course, our morning coffee and our Intender Circle, for the book circle led by Teresa, and for the chime meditation at Kay's house, and for the first of Rick's discussion groups. And we're grateful that we still have this technology that we can have all these fun groups going. And so take just a minute and think, what are you grateful for in your life this morning? And go ahead and unmute yourself, and we'll get some gratitudes going here. I would like to kind of start it off. The prayer chaplains had a really powerful meeting yesterday to hold all of the prayers that people have requested for the first half of January here. And I am so grateful for the great prayer team that we have here. So anyone else with gratitudes? Rick, I see you unmuted yourself.
Well, I just want to say thanks to all the participants of the book study. We had a wonderful, very creative, open discussion last Monday, and look forward to doing that again. And also for all of the great medical treatments. Jennifer is going to have her knee replaced here on the 25th. And so far, everything's looking great. So we want to be particularly grateful for the medical helpers.
Thanks, Rick. And Tony, it looks like you unmuted yourself. Do you have a gratitude?
I have a huge gratitude, yes. Tuesday, I live in Sun Lakes. My son lives up in Concho. And Tuesday, I got a call that he was in the hospital in Show Low, had emergency gallbladder operation, and I needed to get up there to get him discharged. And I knew that was something I could not do by myself. So I was in our Reiki circle and I didn't ask for any help, but I just said, I have to find someone to go to Show Low with me. And one of the gentlemen in our Reiki circle that hadn't been there for several meetings, but had a strong urge that he needed to be there that day. And he drove me to Show Low and back. And I was so grateful.
Oh, thank you, Tony. We really do have earth angels around us. So thank you for that. And in the chat, Teresa has listed 3 different gratitudes: for COVID vaccine, for the awesome books discussion group that she had, and grateful for Zoom. So thank you for all the gratitudes today. And, Unity is grounded in prayer and in meditation. And like I was saying before, we have a really great prayer chaplain team. And we don't want anyone with a heavy heart, if there's something that we can support you by praying with you, please call the number 928-235-7142 or go to unityofpayson.org and leave your prayer request. And if you would like one of us to personally contact you, leave your phone number or an email and we will get back to you. We hold the prayers sacred and confidential, and we hold them for 30 days, and then I send them on to Silent Unity, where they are held and prayed over for another 30 days. So now in January, we're continuing on with our theme for the month, which is faith. My faith assures me that every event in my life has meaning and brings gifts. Great thing to remember this time. And our speaker today is our own Reverend Neil Worthington. And his talk title is Faith and Belief. What's the difference? And so I found a daily word, it's actually from 2017, that I thought was more appropriate for not just this morning, but for it to be in alignment with the talk today. And the word is believe. My faith supports me through joys and challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, joys and challenges. While I may feel overwhelmed by them at times, one thing I can be sure of is that God and I are one. Divine life within assures me I am abundantly provided for and that I can face any situation, great or small, that comes my way. Faith is a hard concept to define in a logical way, for it is intangible and personal. I believe that I am not walking this path called life alone. I believe that the presence of God is with me and within me, leading me in right ways and strengthening me. My faith supports me through joys and challenges, and I am grateful for the hope it brings in times of need. And for a quote, I can't attribute this to anyone, it's unknown. Belief is the rest area on my spiritual journey, but faith is the fuel that takes me forward. And boy, how important in these times to really be anchored in faith, knowing that regardless of what the outside circumstances look like, that we are anchored in the knowing that God and I are one. We know we have this spiritual community to lift us up We know that we have support that we can reach out to if we have a need. Those are the things that bring us comfort when the outside world looks really chaotic. And so